Everyone. You might think that organizing an event is a complex activity. And you are right. You have many things to think about, to plan, to schedule. Imagine such an event like the Odoo experience. It's a lot of stands, a lot of booths, a lot of speakers to find, a lot of talks to organize. And today, I'm going to present you how Odoo can help you to schedule and organize your event for your company, for your personal interest, or for your client project. So my name is Greg, and I'm going to present you what's new in the event application. At the end of the session, we're going to have a Q&A session. So feel free to scan the QR code displayed here on this page to ask the questions, and we're going to try to answer them at the end of this presentation. So let's take an example, the Odoo experience. So here, this event is fully organized using the event app with no custom code except for the website where we designed the entire website to make it very beautiful. Imagine that we organize this event. It's a 3-day event with more than 35K attendees, more than 400 talks and tracks, and more or less 170 booths. So can you imagine that the amount of work that we have to do? You might think that it's an important team at Odoo that organized such an event. But let me present you the team that mainly took the responsibility of organizing this event. As you can see, it's only 2 girls that organize mainly the entire event. So if you met them around the hall, feel free to congratulate them for the organization of this, such an amazing event. So here, enough talking, let's directly switch to the demo to show you how we can play with this application to organize and plan your event. So here, I'm going to open the event application and create a brand new event. So let's imagine that I'm going to plan the next concert for the Odoo band. So, Odoo band on tour here. I'm going to plan this event to happen in November, let's say on Friday from 8 o'clock until here, let's take 11 o'clock. Let's apply. Here language, I don't need it. I can use a template if I've created some, here to quickly add some tickets, some questions, some information to be able to set up quickly my event. Here, some information. An important one will be the visibility, a brand new feature that we add in this application to allow you to either share publicly on your website the event, so outside people can subscribe to the invite and buy some tickets, or if you want to limit the audience, you can also allow the sharing of this event only via a link, or only limited that to the logged user if you only want to invite your employee to a corporate event, for example. So here, let's imagine the case where I want this concert to be quite private and only allow for privileged users or privileged person that I want to invite myself. So I will set the visibility here as via a link. So for the people to access this event, they're going to need to receive the link. So either I share it via email or through WhatsApp or another way to communicate. I will define the different product that the people can buy to access the concert. So let's imagine I take a VIP ticket basic, and I can also define a VIP ticket full, by taking into account that I can offer extra services for those pass a bit the same way as we have today at the Odoo experience. You can, of course, define the price and change it if needed. Let's say 400 is too much, I will go for 300. I can also define the way I want to communicate with the attendee of my event. First, the first thing here we're going to suggest is to send a confirmation email to the attendees as soon as they register for the event. And then I can also define if I want to send some reminders. Let's say here by default what we suggest is to send an email 1 hour before and 3 days before, just to keep the people in mind that they have to attend this event. I can also ask some questions to get some information about the audience I'm going to have. So here, the name, the email, the phone number as an optional question. But I can also add more. Let's say I want to add an any comment section. I want to have. Here, I will select it as a text input and define if I want people to be forced to answer an answer or not. And also define if I want to have this information for each attendee I want to subscribe or for the entire order. So here, let's put this as for the entire order. And for example, see if I offer some food, I can also define the diet I want to offer. So here, to get, let's say, everything that people can or cannot eat. So here, I think I've done that, so my event is already created. Now I will have to define the different track and define if I want a full website, if I need to create some additional tracks, and if I want to allow people to submit some track proposal. If they want to offer like a side concert for something like this, or something extra, like a presentation about their company, or something like this. So let's organize the track. So here, Odoo band, first part, the date, it was there, I would say here from 8 o'clock here, and it will last for 1 hour and a half, and I will be able to define the speaker information. And so in this case, Odoo band. Here, I can also write a biography of the speaker, and here the band and the musician. And here, because I'm lazy, I will ask ChatGPT to write me a small description, the Odoo band. And using this, ChatGPT will suggest me some text, and I will be able to insert that as a description of the presenter, and I will be able to quickly insert that to feed my event and my track without having to type too many things. I can put some tags here, music, for example, and I'm going to create a new track, Odoo part 2, Odoo band part 2. Track date, 11 from here, 10 o'clock, and also for 1 hour and a half, and here the same, Odoo band. And for the rest, I will leave it like this, and I can also give a brief description of this part. So here it will be rock and roll. So here now I already set up my small event, my privilege event, where I will be able to invite the people I want to have at my event. In here, and now I will start to design the web page and the website, because I want to make it fancy and good looking for the people so they can subscribe to my event. And so I will make it here using all the features from the website. So here I can define and drag and drop the different building blocks based on the way I want to get that, and redefine and design my website to display the information I would need and I would want to display to the different attendees or different people who I would like to attend my concert. So here discover or Odoo band 1 will be Odoo employee only. Here, and here entry, lots of fun and beers. Let me correct this and save. Here you can design your website. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because there are also amazing talk about the website builder and how to design very good, beautiful website here. And just to highlight some elements, so here automatically Odoo create this sub-website for this event where you're going to have multiple links to the different talk and tracks and give you the agenda. So here, if I come back on my event, now I can define when my website is ready if I want to publish it. So here, I come back on my event and I will publish it. I have the notification that I need to optimize my SEO, but you get the point. You can optimize that directly. To here, I can also define to publish my track. I come back here. Oops. and publish this one. So automatically now, my event is now published on my website, but only accessible if I have the link. If I don't have the link, I will not be able to access because the link will not be, I would say, displayed. There is no direct link on my page. So now that I have organized my event here pretty quickly, I can start selling my tickets. So I come back on my event, I copy the link, and here there are different ways to sell tickets to potential attendees. So here, the first one is, of course, through the website. So here, I'm going to register for the concert. I will define how many tickets I want and which type I would like to buy. So here, two like this and one like that. And here, as you can see, I get all the questions that I configured in my backend to fill in for each attendee, with the last section where I left the any comment section for the entire order. Some are mandatory, some are optional. So I will quickly fill the info. So here, Greg, nothing. Yep. Yep, and here, nothing to add. And decide to go to the payment, where we'll need to have my, I could say, invoicing information. So let me just type my email here. Greg, 123, company name no, street 2 in Namur. Oops. And it's in Belgium. And I can continue the checkout. And here I will be able to buy and directly make my checkout for this for those two tickets. I pay it online, and that's it. So here, from here, I will receive an email as an attendant where I will have my ticket attached, and I will be able to print them so I can come to the event and make my pass scan at the entrance the same way you did when you arrived. Here, that was for, I would say, the first way of getting subscribed to an event or to attend an event. So if I refresh the page, I can now see that I have now my sales that I can confirm to create my attendee and mark them as sold and not free. So here I find here my two pass here for the VIP basic and one for the full. So I confirm, and by doing that, Odoo will ask me if I want to create or update the attendee I might already have in my database. So here I find my 3 attendees with the different info I filled in. So here the name, the event for which they subscribed, the ticket they bought, and the other information. So let's click on create and update the attendees. Sorry. I come back on my event. I can see that I have my 3 attendees that I can mark as attending or cancel their subscription if they made a mistake or if they contacted me to fix this. But let's continue, because this is not the only way of selling tickets. Because here it's when they prepare and they plan to come to your event, so they buy it in advance. But let's say now you are on the day of the event. People are coming to the concert, but they still want to buy some tickets. So here now in Odoo 18, we offer the possibility to directly sell those tickets through the POS. No need to go through the backend and to have this complex interface of having to create a sales order. You can directly open the POS and sell the ticket to your event. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. So here, I'm going to open my POS here that I create for the event. I check my register, and I have here all the list of my events that are currently active. So here, they want to come for the Odoo band on tour, and I will be able to define which pass a bit the same way as they did on the e-commerce, but here through the POS. So here, again, here, one like this and one like that, and I can confirm the registration and the attendance of those people. Again, here, you have to fill in the information about each attendant for the event. So here, no additional comments, so I can even leave it empty. So here, it will be Anthony.org. And here, nothing special. Here, it will be Sebastian. So, and here, no gluten, for example. And that's it. And I can confirm the subscription of those people. And here, as you can see, 2 tickets are on my POS order. And I can, of course, continue to sell additional products if I want. If I have extra goodies or something like this, we can combine that all together in one order and continue to the checkout and benefit also from everything, from all the features of the POS, invoicing, loyalty program, etc. So everything is integrated and connected to each other. So now let's process to the payment. Here, they will pay by card, for example, and we validate the payment. And what it will do, it will also create all the attendees and everything, so your event is updated, and you're going to see the entire list of attendants or people that will want to go to your event. Let's now close the register. I will close the register. Come back to the backend, and come back to my event. To here, yeah, I forgot to move it to announce because I made some advertisement on that, and I see here that I have now 5 attendees to my event. Of course, I can continue to book some extra people here. I can also create manual attendees if I want to invite some people directly. No need to create a pass with €0. We can simply create them here from the backend directly as well. As you can see, we have all the attendees I created before, and now we are now, let's imagine that now we want to welcome all our attendees, and we're going to register them and let them pass and let them in for the event. So for that, we created an easy interface and a quick interface to use, rather than having to push the people to use this interface and to click on every button or to filter or to search for people. What we did, we developed the registration desk here that is also, of course, responsive and can be used on a mobile, where you can decide either to scan the QR code or the barcode that you have on the ticket, or manually select the attendee. So here, because I don't have a lot of attendees, I'm going to select them manually here, because it's mostly Odoo employee that will come, and I know them very well. So here I can see that Fabien is there, Sebastian is there, Greg is there, Anthony is there, but we are still waiting for Anthony, which is a bit late, and we're going to see if he shows up or not. So here, the result of this, of course, is to mark that as attended. So here we know that they are present in our database and they're registered for the event. And we can see that Anthony is not there at the moment. And imagine we can also receive a call and we can decide to cancel his subscription if needed. So we have the entire full list up to date, and we know exactly who shows up at the event and who did not show at the event. So leave it like this. Now the event is behind us, but we want to stay in touch with our audience. What we're going to do, and what Odoo provides you as a new feature in Odoo 18, is the ability to generate leads, to continue to contact and to stay in touch with the audience, with all the attendees that came or not to your event. For that, we created a small feature here, quite useful here, to allows you to create leads based on some criteria. So let me show you how it works. So here it will be, So either you can create, of course, rules that are global for your event, or create that for some of your event, or some templates or something like this. You have some capability to define which event will come into that rule and define some values on the lead you create. So here, let's imagine that I will create one lead per attendee, and every time a new attendee is created. No matter if they are, I would say, paying attendees, if they are a free one, if they showed up or not, we're going to create one lead to continue to contact them or to propose or to tease them for the next concert to happen. We can define if we based this rule on event templates, on a company, or an event. So let's make this one. So here, Odoo Band on Tour, and define if we need to filter, if you want to get only the attendees that attended the event, or only the one that did not show up, etc. So we can redefine which attendees I want to get in my CRM or in my marketing afterwards. I can define which default value I want, so we create here the lead in the pre-sales sales team and create and assign them a tag. So here, music, music, so I can know that they come from this event and they have the tag music, so I can perform the right commercial action. So here, that's done. If I come back on my event, I can click on the button where here I have my 5 leads created. But of course, now every time a new attendees will be created, a new lead will be automatically created. No need to click on this button every time. It's the third time if you create this rule after some attendees has been created. You just click once and you get your leads up to date. And as you can see here, you get all the leads in your CRM, and from there you can launch some commercial strategy, some commercial approach, or even include them in some marketing campaigns so you can tease them for the next event. So here, this concludes a bit my demonstration. So here we'll just make a quick focus on what we really brought in the Odoo 18. Let me switch back to the slideshow. So here, the first feature I showed you is the exclusive event, so different visibility possibility. The second one is the ability to sell the ticket from the POS. So here, no need to open, I would say, the more complex interface of the sales order to really be able to subscribe people. Now, also, every attendant can subscribe to an event or register to an event from any page. They don't need to be on a specific page to be able to register to an event. This lead creation engine that we also created that allows you to continue to contact the people who attend your events. Here also the front-end country. If you're a company or that are organizing event in many countries, it might be useful to be able to display the flag of the country where you organized the event. So in a quick look, the people will know which event can be done and organized next to them. And here, the last one is the ticket that you receive in your SO. And of course, those tickets can be customized with a specific background and be scanned at the entrance of your festival. So here, this concludes my presentation. So now we're going to switch to the question and answer session. So again, the pad is there. So feel free to add any questions you may have, and we're going to answer them as much as possible. Otherwise, we can just meet there outside of the auditorium if you have extra questions. Thanks.
Hello, hello. Indeed, I have a couple of questions for you. Can we choose at what stage we put these questions we ask to our clients on events?
So no, so here it doesn't depend on the stage of the event. As soon as it is published and people register to an event, they're going to have to answer the questions.
Okay. Is it possible to customize the design of the ticket to be printed?
Yeah, we can define here the background we're going to put on the ticket. So each event can have a slightly different way of designing the tickets. But of course, as every report in Odoo, it can be customized as well.
Thank you. On the smart button sales, you see the income. However, when a client doesn't finish the payment, it still adds the amount they were supposed to pay on the smart button. How would you only keep the amount that's really been paid?
So here, on this button, either you have to click on it and then filter on the amount and to distinguish the sales order from the quotation, or to change a bit the way it is displayed. So here, what we wanted to display is the entire amount of the sales that has to be done or already done.
Okay. Can I display my events in a calendar view on my website?
Here, I did not check. I don't think so. I don't think we have a calendar view on the website. We have this Kanban view where you have all the dates and you can filter by dates on the event.
Okay, maybe this one will be for the booth later, but I can seem to post the time on my website, on my events card online. Any idea how I can do that?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Yeah, I can't seem to post the time on my events card online. Any idea how I can do that?
Maybe you can have a check together because it's just supposed to be working correctly with no issue.
Okay, what is possible with a multi-day event? Can there also be a registration per day?
Yeah, so here the way we do that is either to create one ticket per day, a bit same way we do at the Odoo experience, so one ticket for the Wednesday, for the Thursday, and for the Friday. And so you can easily distinguish the person and the people who subscribe and buy the ticket for one particular day.
Okay. Can I use a point of sale to import attendees' data, multi-currency pricing?
So here you can benefit from every feature from the POS. So you can, I think, switch from one currency to another, but you will not be able to import data. You will have to fill them manually when they arrive at the counter. There is no, I would say, import feature from the POS. If you want to do that, you can continue to go back on the, I would say, on the back end and perform the sales from the back end directly.
People can't write their email correctly. Is it possible to make a DNS check to at least validate the domain name? Same for the phone number.
Here it will be, I would say, customization to be done. And here, depending on the way you do that, from the POS, you can ensure that they give you, I would say, proper email and not the one that I created. But from the website, you will have, I can say, no control on the email as soon as we be correctly structured with an @ and a dot, something like this.
All right, one last. Is it possible to manage the maximum number of tickets per acquisition? In instance, only 1 or 20?
What you can do is to limit the audience for the entire event and to limit the number of pass per category, but not defining how many pass you can buy per person.
Perfect. Thank you so much for all your answers.
Yeah. Thanks to everyone.